Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Beckham.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
That has been slung wide. In towards the back stick. Picked out brilliantly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Deftly away. He's gone forward. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Makalele picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the pass is intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham.
Oh, really well played.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Roberto Carlos looking to run onto it. Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Beckham. Makalele is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That has been knocked clear.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Still goalless at the moment. And here's Rivaldo. Roberto Carlos crosses it in. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rivaldo with the cross. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Makalele is the team's great visionary. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Haaland, knocks it out wide. Ball driven towards the far post. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Beckham. Fired deep to big header! He will be livid with himself. And it's Messi. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. Spread neatly.
You can think ahead, but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
Now that's well seen too. Beckham. Beckham. Beckham carries the ball down the right. He's picked his way through. Delivers the ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Gullit with the clearance. And it's Lahm. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Araujo clears.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Messi couldn't squeeze it through. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Engages and forces him off the ball. Beckham. And here's Haaland, looking for options for movement. Cross needs... Bullish header! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Beckham hurtling down that right flank. Costa Curta receives it in a good position here. Corner number 3 coming up. It's a really well-measured ball. Beckham with the cross. It's a mighty effort! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Changement. Le numéro 15.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Ibrahimovic to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Changement. Le numéro 7, Beckham. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 10,
Changement. Threads one in. Lam. And this is Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, off the bar! Makaleli. Now it's Haaland. Chance here to counter. Messi. And it's Pirlo. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's a great... Can he finish? He's scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. And the shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Van Bouten makes the interception. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Oh, smashing header! Should have equalised.
Van Basten was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And he thumps it clear. Maicon drives forward on the overlap. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. And it's Beckham. Flashes it across. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, sweet feet. This could be their final throw of the dice. All hands on deck for this one. And the shot! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Kokchu. And this is Beckham. Saliba gets it clear. And here's Messi. Fallen! tries to cross. Up he goes! And he was there to get a vital touch. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Played into space out wide. Lahm wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance, surely! Gerrard. This might spell danger. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's superb. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Produces a cross. And that should get the... He's got Tool! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Lahm spots it and intercepts. And it's Beckham. Threads one in. Messi has it out wide and in space. And he's there to clear it. And we have our very first corner. Oh, it's terribly wayward. Maicon. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. This is their second corner of the game. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Deep cross. Oh, smashing header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. They've got to be quick to recover this. Has a look and place it forward.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, that's well spotted. And he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Maicon. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Kukcu. Makalele. He's on a run down the left wing. Nice looking ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. Beckham. Gerrard conjures time and space where few can. And here's Haaland. The ball goes in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Makalele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Oh, really well played.
That is good strength. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Roberto Carlos. Oh, such a clever touch. Gerrard delivers with chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Maicon gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good spread. He has a look up.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Ball is over the line. Now it's Beckham, and he lines up a cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
And the game has already resumed here.
So neither side has yet broken through. And he's in on Collar! Sensational by Collar!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great defending, strong and determined.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's an excellent interception. Pirlo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Haaland. And here's Hullet. And they win it back again. Over to the left. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and
he gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Changement. Le numéro 7.
Corner number 2 then.
À sa place, le numéro 10. Changement en cours.
It's a good ball out wide. Now the ball in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vigo gets into a good position. That's a decent clearance. Forlan. Nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too. Played back in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Haaland. Big header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And he's intervened well there. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos clears it away. Now who's going to be first to this? And this is Van Basten. He has found a way through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Lahm. Lahm has got himself a free kick.
And he's going to have his name taken. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Changement. Le numéro 26.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
À leur place, le numéro 77.
Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Le numéro 11.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Changement.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Quality ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Roberto Carlos. That's an imaginative pass. Van Bouten getting this one clear. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's running through. Oh, can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Vigo receives it in a good position here. Lovely bit of skill. I think we're just about done here. Schneider.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
Now he's off and running. Lahm stands tall and stands strong. Makaleli. We are into overtime. Pullet. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. And a chance! This time, surely! Sticks it away! And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.